Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day of HolidAMY. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Today's video isn't necessarily Christmas related, but I wanted to do this video today in case you want to add any of these things to your Christmas list. In case you're feeling splurgy, you get somebody who keeps asking you what you want for Christmas and you want to be a little bit ballsy and put out a $50 makeup product. It's up to you. So yeah, I just collected a few of my favorite splurge-worthy products. Not all of them are necessarily like super expensive, they're just expensive for what they are compared to other things. You'll see what I mean. So yeah, I have mostly makeup, a little bit of skincare, and one hair care product. So let's start with the makeup. I have two primers, so we'll start with the first one because I would use this before I would go in with this. This is lovely. This is the Marc Jacobs Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Primer. I am addicted to this and I'm not looking forward to it running out. This small bottle is $44. I've had this since the spring and I don't use it like every day. I feel like I go through phases of weeks where I use it every day, but then I put it away because like I don't want it to run out because I love it. It's genuinely my favorite moisturizing primer. I tend to have dry skin, especially this time of year, so if like it's time for makeup and my skin is just feeling like deprived of moisture, I will slap this on and it fixes it. It's incredible. One that's a little bit cheaper than this, but it is a dupe, is the Too Faced Hangover RX Primer. That one is very similar, same kind of like hydrating benefits, but this one I prefer a little bit more and this one is more expensive, so try it if you want. It's amazing. Then we have the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, which you're probably tired of hearing me talk about this, but it's literally incredible. So if you don't know what this is, it's a blur stick, so it's basically like a pore minimizing, I have swatches all over my hand, just rub it off. Like a pore minimizing, wrinkle line filling, just kind of like blurred effect all over your skin. I mainly love it for pore minimizing. I think it works wonders. I have more enlarged pores like around my nose and on my cheeks. This, I call it my miracle stick. Like, it is incredible. It fills in your pores, makes your foundation look so much more flawless and smooth, and just, it's the best. And I believe that this stick is $40, which is a lot of money, but I would say 1000% worth it. You can see that I've used up quite a bit of this, but I still have a lot to go and I use this every day. So you're not going to run out of it very quickly because it is kind of like a stick where you just rub on what you need. You're not pumping out a bunch of extra crap you don't need. This is better than my Benefit Porefessional, I think. I love this and I can't live without it. Now I have a couple foundations. These are my two favorite high-end foundations. There are much more expensive ones than this, but if you are kind of a typical, like, you only like to shop at the drugstore for foundations kind of gal and you're wanting to splurge, these are my two faves. So this is the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation, which I would completely agree with. This is not my right shade. This is in the shade Vanilla. I actually got this for like free with points from Ipsy a while ago, but I just mix in my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white to lighten it up and it matches great. So I am going to use this up and then go out and buy my proper shade. But I love this so much. It's like your skin, but perfected and better. Dries down great. I do set a few areas with powder, like where I put concealer under my eyes, my chin, my forehead, and around my nose, because that's where my makeup will start to break up, and my mustache, because I get mustache sweat a lot. But I sincerely, truly love this, and I know a lot of people talk about it and rave about it, and for good reason, because it's glorious. And my other favorite that I don't feel like I talk about very often is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. I believe it's been repackaged since this, which means that maybe this is too old for me to be using, but I'm using it anyway. I have the color Rose Ivory, which I don't normally like anything with pink tints to it, but this seems to work really well for me. I love this, but I don't use it like heavily all over my face. I don't remember the last time I've done that. What I do use this for is after I put on my foundation, which I did it today after my foundation, I put just a little, the tiniest dollop on the back of my hand, because a little goes a long way, and I just take my beauty blender and I just kind of stipple it out, mainly from my nose and cheeks out, because I want the most coverage there, and it's just a beautiful, like, overall perfected finish. I already know that I want to wear this on my wedding day, so that's how good it is. This is $50 though, which is a lot for a foundation, but like I said, a little bit goes a long way, and it really is beautiful and perfecting, but not too heavy, doesn't get cakey, doesn't crease up. I'm a fan. And I will also repurchase this when I run out. I have a couple of bronzers, which I feel like both of these are in everybody's splurge-worthy products, but so this first one is incredible. I've had this for a couple years now. This is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze, what is it called? Omega Bronze, I got it right. Perfect Tan Bronzer. I have the color 102 Tantric, which is the perfect shade for me. You guys, it is just beautiful. I rave about Marc Jacobs powders all the time. They just blend out so nicely. So there's a swatch of that. See, it's pretty good for my skin tone. Not too cool, not too warm. It's just perfect. And I'm gonna jump ahead to a splurge-worthy brush, but you gotta have both. Ironically, I think this is my most splurge-worthy product I have, which it's a brush and it's the most expensive, which is ridiculous. But this is Marc Jacobs The Bronze Brush. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful in your life besides me? We'll talk about the bronzer in a second, but now I gotta talk about this. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. This brush is $78. I know. I did not pay for this myself. Marc Jacobs sent this to me. They actually sent me two, and you'd think I'd be a kind human and give one to my sister or my mom, but I'm so paranoid that something's gonna happen to this and then I'm gonna be like, what am I gonna do? I can't go spend $80 on a brush right now, so I have a backup one. But this is my #1 favorite makeup brush of all time, which I am going to be doing a favorite makeup brushes and how I use them video. I'm using this like a Harry Potter wand. I am going to be doing my favorite brushes video probably in January after HolidAMY, but I haven't forgotten about it. But this is, spoiler alert, my favorite brush, whoops, of all time. It is the best. I love how fluffy it is. It comes really clean. I love the shape of it, that it's like domed and tapered, and it's just the best for bronzing your entire face. Like, it's the best. I have said, and I still stay true to this fact, that if I did lose both of my brushes and I could afford it at the time, I would spend the $78 on this brush because it's just so good. I'm sure Morphe has some dupes, which there is a Morphe bronzing brush I want to try to see if it is a dupe. I'll look into that. I know it's extravagant, I know it's entirely too expensive, but I love this so freaking much and I would highly recommend. But back to this bronzer, which I don't even know if I need to say anything else. It's just amazing. This bronzer is $50, but look at how much product you get. I'd say pretty worth it and a really nice big compact. But Marc Jacobs powders are just so blendable. You never look patchy, you never look muddy. Same goes with their eyeshadows. I have an eyeshadow palette from them that I love. I didn't include it in this, but I love Marc Jacobs so much. And their blushes, just so good, so good. And then of course I have the Chanel Soleil Tan de, okay, wow. I have the Soleil Tan de Chanel cream bronzing situation. The one downside about this is there's only one shade and this is it, so I have to be a little extra careful. If I use too much of this, I can look orange, but when you use just the right amount and you blend it out to perfection, which isn't hard to do, it blends so nicely. It is like just the best overall face bronzer. You guys, I was swatching that and like really raving about this bronzer, but I was looking down and not at the viewfinder and it cut me off, so who knows where it left off. But what I was saying is it's just the most beautiful all over face cream bronzer. It's right there, but you see how it's a little bit warmer than that one, so I gotta be careful or else I'll end up orange. But I just use kind of a fluffier brush and I just, you know, put it where I normally put bronzer. It dries down to like a powder finish and it doesn't budge. You don't really need to set it. And it's just beautiful, and especially for days where I'm like, my skin's not really into makeup and I'm not feeling like wearing a bunch of makeup, but I definitely want to look put together. Maybe I'll do a lighter foundation or like a BB cream or something like that. This and mascara and brows, and like, damn, I'm looking good. It's just a really like easy, lazy kind of girl product that doesn't give you too much fuss, and I really like it. And it's $50 and I finally splurged on it last Christmas with some Christmas money and I was like, you know what, I'm doing it. And I did it and I have no regrets. I find sometimes cream products in my skin just like, it looks good at the beginning of the day, but then as the day goes on, like it just falls off my face, but not this. I really, really like this. I have one highlight favorite from Dior. Christian Dior. It has this beautiful little velvet package. This is the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer. I have the shade 003. At first when I got this, I was like, you know what? You don't need it. It's just another highlight. But now, whenever like I'm filming or like for my engagement party and my birthday, I wanted to look my best, I reach for this because I think it is totally beautiful. It's what I'm wearing on my face today. This is the only highlighter I'm wearing. I gotta say, I've been extra lately in like mixing highlighters. Like, who am I? What am I doing? But not today. It's just this one, and I think it is just so beautiful. This highlight is $56, which there are so many other highlighters that are just as good and like will do the job. Like, I love the Kylighter, which is $22, which is still expensive, but like, you know, not $56. But this is just so beautiful. It looks really gold when you swatch it like that, but once you get it on your skin, it's like this beautiful champagne gold, and I just am all about it. I love it. So like I said, when I was first and I think I've told you this, but when I was first reviewing it, I was like, you know what, it's whatever, but now I'm like, you have to have it. I have a couple of lip products. First, I love these so freaking much. These are the Clarins Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. I have 3 of them. I only have 2 of them in here today, but this is the Honey shade in 01 Honey, and this is 06 Mint. This is the one that's living in my purse right now because it tastes and smells like mint, so I feel like it freshens my breath as well. Maybe not freshens my breath, but freshens my breath as it's coming out your mouth, so that's what you smell instead of my dank breath. It's just so comfortable, just like it says. It's a little bit sticky, but not... I don't know how to describe it. I cannot stand to have sticky things on my lips. I can't. I won't do it. I'm very picky about lip gloss and such. This is sticky, but in the best way possible. I like how it's like comfortable in moisturizing my lips, but it looks like I'm wearing a fancy gloss. And I freaking love it. And the mint one tingles a little bit. These aren't that pricey, but for what they are and their size they're $21 each, which is pricey for a lip gloss or a lip balm essentially. But I love all three of mine that I own. I want to try more. Sorry you guys, my hair is driving me nuts today. I just washed it and like I definitely prefer second or third day hair, you know, the way it feels. Am I the only one? I don't know. But anywho, I really like these. This would be a great stocking stuffer, just, you know, something to throw out there. And the applicator is huge and I love that about it. Could do this all day. And my other lip product is another Christian Dior product. I'm so fancy with all my Christian Dior stuff. I have two things, calm down. This is the Creme de Rose lip balm, which as you can see, I am almost out of, which I'm mad at myself because I usually order one during the VIB Rouge sale, which I completely missed this year, or this past one. I don't know what happened, but I was just like, whatever. And I didn't buy anything and I regret it because this is a $30 lip balm, but honestly, I haven't found anything that compares to this. I love this so much. Like, I can't wait till the end of the day to like do my skincare. I have like my routine down pat. I take a shower or bath, do my face skincare, brush my teeth, do my body lotion, and then I slap this all over my lips. And it's just the best. The moisture it gives and the scent. It's the most beautiful, like, natural rose scent. Doesn't smell artificial. It smells so good. And if you put this sucker on before you fall asleep, you will wake up and it will still be on your lips. It's that good. So it's annoying it's $30 and I'm always mad at myself for buying it, but like, I'm not anymore. I've decided to just accept that I love it because this does last me like, I'd say up to a year, which that might be gross, but I don't care. It still smells fine and it lasts me a while, so... I don't know. I will not let Bradley kiss me when I have this on because it's too expensive to just give him. You know what I mean? Do you ever like kiss your spouse or your significant other to like steal some of their chapstick? Because me and Bradley do it all the time. Or at least Bradley does because I'm on my chapstick game and he's not. But at night, like when if I'm wearing this, I'm like, no kisses for you anymore. I'm going to bed. Okay, I have two more products. One skincare, one hair care. But I still wanted to throw it out there because they're very splurge worthy and I love them. This is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. I love this. I think this is the medium size. I believe the smallest size they I believe the smallest size they sell is smaller than this and it's 24. The normal size of this is $85, which is nuts and I can't afford that. I can't justify it, but this is the greatest skin exfoliant I've ever used. They call it like a 2-minute miracle, Hollywood's 2-minute miracle or something. It's a green pineapple and papaya enzyme cocktail that you put on your face and you leave it on for 2 minutes in the shower, which I love that. I love that it's like a mini facial every day. So I leave it on in the shower while I wash my body or something, and then when you wash it off, it's an exfoliant as well. So it just is the best. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like Christmas to me, actually. It smells like cinnamon to me, even though it's pineapple and papaya. I don't know. But it tingles a little bit. My skin is so clear when I use it. And this is actually empty. I've been saving this for this video. I gotta toss it now. But I just love it so much. Should have bought some of this in the VIB Rouge sale as well. But if you've been thinking about try the small one just to see it first. But it's really, really great and I love it. I love all Kate Somerville skincare. I love the Firming Hydrating Mist, which I don't have to show you, but that is 1000% worth the splurge as well. I will be buying that for myself at some point. It's $44, which is a lot for a face mist you use every day, but nothing's ever hydrated my face more when it comes to face mist, so totally worth the splurge. I love the Nourish moisturizing cream. I love the goat milk moisturizing cream. I just love Kate Spade. I just said Kate Spade, but I meant Kate Somerville. I hope I wasn't doing that the entire time. Why does that always happen to me? And last but not least, this was the one I was talking about that is not necessarily super expensive, but for what it is, it is. This is the Elizabeth & James White Nirvana Dry Shampoo. This is one of my favorite perfumes, and when I discovered they had a dry shampoo, I tried the trial size first, loved it, and then I bought myself the full size, and I've just been going, you know, back and forth. It is my hands down all-time favorite dry shampoo. It smells incredible. I always say this, but dry shampoo sometimes, like the mist, I feel like gets in my mouth and I can't stand that. This doesn't do that. I just really, really love it. It's not too powdery, yet it works better than any other dry shampoo I've ever used. And the scent is incredible. Like the scent lingers and reactivates throughout the day, and it just is the best dry shampoo I've ever used. This is the trial size. This is $14, which like, that's a lot. I bought this for my trip to Disney World and I've already run out of it. And the full size is 28. Another purchase I should have made during the VIB Rouge sale, but oh well. But if you want to try the best dry shampoo you've ever tried, this is the one. But okay guys, that is it. I hope you found this video helpful / entertaining. Let me know if you were on the fence about any of these items and I sold you on it, or let me know your favorite splurge-worthy products, because I like these videos because spending this money is a lot and it's hard to do, but it's a little more reassuring when you've heard other people rave about it and love it as well. So I hope it helped. But I love you guys. I will see you in a couple of days for another HolidAMY video. I will link the last one up in a corner. I'll have my face so you can subscribe and some videos and playlists. But I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.